Hi everyone, I hope you all had a really exciting month. It's been fabulous for a lot of us, for all of us. I really enjoyed the few hours I got to spend at IMATS this year because it just really refurbished my love for just getting creative, coming up with new stuff, getting to see a few workshops and getting to see everyone. And I just was very experimental because of the whole IMATS thing. Even though I thought there was a very small chance I'd get to go, I was still very experimental this month because I wanted to share with you guys a lot of cool stuff that you guys who may not have been to IMATS or may not have gotten a chance to pick it up, just wanted to really just inspire you with creative tutorials. That being said, I had a wonderful cocktail-inspired series that was colorful and bold and rich, using some makeup that I really loved, that I haven't used in a really long time because it is so vibrant, and it's so vibrant that my previous job put a ban on me when it came to certain colors like this. I don't work there anymore, so it was time to bust those babies out. In no particular order or anything, or any particular color really, I rediscovered my love for Sugarpill. So this is really nice. All these colors are really nice. I use this. This is the Beloved Sweetheart palette. The only palette I don't have is the Burning Heart because the only shade that I am missing is Bulletproof. So there's that. And if you saw me at IMATS, I was wearing a look that contained this baby, which is Sugarpill's Royal Sugar, and I used this in 2 or 3 tutorials, so there's that. I really loved Royal Sugar. So if you saw me at IMATS, this was my lid shade. Let me know if you would like me to do the look that I saw at IMATS, although the only preview of it is on my Facebook, which there's a link on my main page for. I didn't wear the OCC lip shades a ton on camera just because they're so beautiful and vibrant and they require a lot of touching up and stuff, but I did really love Strumpet this month. Just this really pretty, intense, rich cranberry shade. It looks gorgeous on. Other shades I really loved were like really bright bubblegum pinks, like what I'm wearing right now. Where are you? Oh, Saint Germain is what I'm wearing. I love this shade. I don't have like a Inglot or cruelty-free version of this. I'd love to have an Inglot version of this, but I actually have this and a backup of Saint Germain, so I don't need any Saint Germain for the time being, but bubblegum pink is my lipstick of choice. Also really loved my Inglot big old baby. I use this in pretty much any tutorial. This has sort of become my go-to palette because it has just a huge array of shades. I have everything from tans to in any shade to like yellow going to green, pretty purples, even a black, and then a green and a blue, or a few greens and blues. So this has really truly become just my ultimate palette. The way I like to design palettes is I like to be able to get like an umpteen millions of different looks out of just one book, because I don't like to carry 20 books. So I really loved that. Now, a lot of you have been asking if I lost weight because my face apparently is thinner. A lot of you have been asking me about my skin. You're saying it looks a lot better. And also the whites of my eyes. Why are the whites of my eyes so white? And that is just because I have been very careful with my diet. I've been very nutritious. I've made sure that I consume enough calcium, proteins, vegetables, and fruits. I've been staying very balanced, not eating you know, vegan junk like lots of soy, not eating, you know, sugars and stuff like that. I've decided that I wanted to go to like a slightly stricter level of veganism, which is like pretty much no sugar, no high fructose corn syrup and stuff like that. So I've been trying to eliminate pretty much anything that contains those sugars that I absolutely don't need. I'm eventually going to cut out ever having a soda, but that I'll work on. But definitely, like, I've been able to replace like caffeine from like those types of drinks into like black tea. I'm really into blue oolong tea shots this month. Like, that is definitely my new favorite thing. So if you've been wondering why my face may be slimmer, I don't think my body's slimmer, but definitely my face is like less puffy, I guess you could say, because I'm not consuming those things anymore. Like, I don't go to like soy meats or anything like that anymore. I'll just go for straight up vegetables, and I think that's definitely why I'm more slender. So I'm gonna be showing you the thing that I think you're talking about that makes me look sculpted. I've just been applying a touch of this bronzer to like right back here, just a touch, and I stop there. So a lot of the tutorials that you'll be seeing me in, I won't be taking my bronzer into like a straight contour like I've been doing. I'll be stopping back here, going up here, and going around my hairline. So I think that does make my face look a lot slimmer. Also, I love taking dark foundation and doing the exact same thing back here. And then I have a new highlighting technique that I really love that you'll be seeing in a lot of my tutorials coming up, that I learned from a friend. I like to just take like a more of a skin tone neutral shade. I'm not really taking brights anymore. This is exactly what the highlight I have on. A little bit of Inglot number 467 and an eye brush, and then just going like that. And that, I feel, because it's less exaggerated and less extravagant, that it doesn't look as forced. It just looks more natural. I don't know if you ever remember Sex and the City, where Carrie Bradshaw would turn her head and you have that very slight glossy sheen. When the girls were like in the clubs, it'd have that very slight glossy sheen, and it was just right there. The makeup artist knew what they were doing for that show when they created the characters. So when he showed me that technique, the first thing that popped into my head was Carrie Bradshaw's highlight. And let me just tell you, I think it definitely works. It's magic. For eyeliner today, I finally ran out of Kat Von D Tattoo Liner Retriever. It is in the garbage. It's not going to be in any more tutorials because we're replacing with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. This is not only cruelty-free, but this particular item is vegan and, like I said, waterproof. So it does take a little more work to remove, but I think it's a little bit blacker, much to the dismay of people who don't want to see me in black eyeliner anymore. But I also have been really loving extravagant black eyelashes. Pretty much all my tutorials these days are finished off with black eyelashes. I don't know what my deal is. Like, I'm just really back into lashes. I've always loved them. I have a drawer full, but I kind of just stopped wearing them after a while. But I'm really loving them again, and I love the Kiss lashes in number 7. The Ardell Fashion Lashes in number 139. You'll see a tutorial with these. These are hard to put on, so the trick to getting these on is to do just a very straight line of eyeliner, very, very straight, and line these lashes up with that, and then just put on enough mascara so that there are no gaps. Trying to curve these to a round eye makes your eye look droopy. So that's the trick with those. I'm actually wearing a pair of these now. They are the Eyelene Costume Lash Kit. I wish I bought even more of them. They're just, I love them, and they're actually really comfortable. They're a little bit long, so if you have small eyes, all you have to do is cut them. But they form really well. They form into a nice band really well. And Lacies. This set was featured in my iMats haul, and I've loved them. One of my top tutorials, or one of my most viewed tutorials, which is Smog Check, also features a set of these. Also really been loving cream blushes, just because I've loved the more natural look. However, I still pick fun colors. I just like it to, I guess, I don't know, my face to not stand out as much lately, just because I've been doing crazier eyes lately. When I was doing more nude eyes, I wouldn't mind a brighter blush. But I am loving cream blushes this month. Here's one of my newer ones, which is the Too Faced Full Bloom Cheek and Lip Cream Color. This is a vegan blush in Sweet Pea. I'm wearing it right now. It's just really, really pretty. But when you blend it out, it's really soft. Also really enjoyed these this month. These are the Urban Decay Ultra Glide lip glosses. I don't think that these are currently selling for full price. I think that these are now a bit down in half or whatever, but if you do come across these, they are really long wearing. I kind of put them aside and didn't wear them for a while because I wasn't so sure about the flavor, but they are vegan and they are really pretty on. I wore this to my grandparents' anniversary. It's just gorgeous. This is Lust. I got a lot of compliments when I did my heat tutorial. Some of you said it looked too much like my own lip color. But about that, a lot of people don't have pigmented lips, so this would be a really beautiful shade regardless. It's not a crazy red, obviously. No real red lip glosses, and the OCC Lip Tars aren't lip glosses, so this is just really pretty. I decided to give this another go. I know that I have no current tutorials posted using Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This was the first primer I ever discovered and I loved it, and it blends so beautifully. It's actually even easier to blend your eyeshadows using this bad boy. It's so effortless, but I'm allergic to it, so I have to use it very, 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 very sparingly. But every time I worked with it, I was just like in heaven. I was like, oh, I remember now why I loved you. Yes, Urban Decay Primer Potion's a little more difficult to work with. It's definitely a lot more finicky. But it has a few less chemicals, which is why I go for it, because I'm allergic to some of the chemicals in this. But if you don't have an issue with this, this is wonderful, wonderful primer for your lids. I've also really been into NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk as an all-over lid base. I've done some tutorials like the Sugarpill ones. This is a great eye base. It's a cruelty-free product. I know some people may not want it if they're vegan and they don't care for milk, don't want to use milk. You know, you can't change the name on this pencil. Overall, it's a really good base. It is what it is. So I do recommend it. I have two milks. So it's really inexpensive, but I recommend having something like Too Faced Shadow Insurance on first. And the only pencil sharpener that I found that works with that is the NYX one. I've also really been loving the Inglot Gel Eyeliner in number 85. It's the Neon Green Baby. I love this on the waterline. I wore it on my lower lash line to eye mats, and I wore something else on my waterline at eye mats. And that was number 75. I hope you can see that that is a really beautiful dark plum. This works really well to just stick like the Milani Liquify Eye Pencil in, like the purple one, and then just roll it on your lower lash line. So that was what was on my lower lash line, and then this was directly under it, and I rolled it on with my Milani Liquify Eye in green. So yes, I absolutely love the colored gel eyeliners at Inglot. These are my new favorite babies. Well, I didn't get them at eye mats. I've had them, but I didn't really play with them until then. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bust out some really awesome long wear durable colored liner. These are really hard to remove. Waterproof is really hard to remove in general, but I feel overall it keeps the look really worth it because you're not gonna get anything like in your inner corner because it's not gonna budge. It's just keeps the whole look nice.